Y'all, Cetaphil has popped out a vitamin C serum. Are we shocked? Are your jaws dropped down to the floor? No, of course not. We all know vitamin C serum is like one of the most popular skincare products, and if you're a skincare brand, you best have a vitamin C serum. I've had the opportunity to work with Cetaphil a number of times on sponsored posts. However, this video is not sponsored, and I bought this serum myself. So why is vitamin C serum so popular, right? Why is it that, you can't go into any skincare space without being hit in the face? Ooh, I made a rhyme. With a vitamin C serum that was a good vitamin C serum. What's a dupe for this vitamin C serum? I mean, that discourse is always going to be ongoing. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. It's very abundant in our skin, and it helps defend against environmental aggressors. Ultraviolet radiation from that fireball up in the sky, visible light, infrared radiation, pollution, all sorts of things that, damage our skin over time and contribute to premature skin aging. However, that vitamin C in our skin, the levels of it decline with exposures to environmental aggressors, as well as just with age. The amount of antioxidants in general go down a bit, and there is enthusiasm for applying vitamin C exogenously to sort of augment the antioxidant systems in your skin and have benefit in terms of defending against these environmental aggressors that are problematic for our skin. Also, when we're talking about environmental aggressors that generate what's known as free radicals, it really can drive more stubborn hyperpigmentation. So the enthusiasm of applying vitamin C topically can help augment your skin's antioxidant reservoirs, defending against environmental aggressors and helping with dark spots, hyperpigmentation. Vitamin C is a must-have for building healthy collagen. It is necessary for the machinery that synthesizes collagen to work. You don't have vitamin C, you have scurvy. The collagen in your body is going to get all gummy and useless, and you're going to have a lot of problems associated with that. If you want to know what those problems are, check out my video on skin signs of vitamin C deficiency, aka scurvy. Applying vitamin C exogenously has been shown to help improve collagen production, and ultimately that's going to help with our wrinkles. Yes, please sign me up. Hold your horses. If you have watched my channel for any number of years, when it comes to vitamin C, I am a bit of a skeptic and I don't know, is it really worth it? Why? Well, when you hear vitamin C serum, you could be dealing with one of any number of ingredients, actually. There are a few different forms of vitamin C. The form of vitamin C that's been shown to do these wonders for our skin, fight off oxidative stress, help with dark spots, wrinkles, sun damage, all of that, is ascorbic acid. However, if you look at ascorbic acid, it is an ingredient that is very fickle. I'm not a cosmetic chemist or cosmetic formulator, but everyone knows that ascorbic acid is a tough ingredient to work with. Why? Well, it's not very stable. It's susceptible to oxidation, degradation, and the other real big challenge with ascorbic acid is formulating a product with it so that it actually gets into your skin, right? So that it actually penetrates. Not only does it remain stable, but it remains stable and goes into the skin where you want it to go. Those are big issues with ascorbic acid vitamin C serums. And so it's not to say that they don't work, they certainly can work, but it's all about the formulation. So what's a good formulation? Well, there are some science behind formulation for sure, but at the end of the day, vitamin C serums, they are cosmetics. So it's not as though we get studies showing, oh, yep, this vitamin C from this brand actually did these things in, a trial of X number of humans, we don't get that, okay? So there's no objective comparing this vitamin C from that vitamin C from that vitamin C. Plus, throw into the mix that, well, for a brand to say, I don't know, I need a vitamin C serum, but this ascorbic acid thing, it's just a bit too, she's just too much of a diva. What else is available? Well, there are these stable forms of vitamin C. Stabilized derivatives. Yippee-i-o-ki-yay, sign me up. A stable form form that might actually be better at getting into the skin? Yes, of course. Why not? Well, we don't have the research to really show that those stable forms of vitamin C do everything that a well-formulated ascorbic acid can do. All right, but it's not to say that they're useless. They might work. They might offer you potential. So all that backstory to let you guys know that this new vitamin C serum from Cetaphil, the question now you want to ask after I gave you all that information is, what form of vitamin C are we dealing with? We are dealing with 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid. So 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid is a vitamin C derivative. It has a modification to it that makes it more stable, and it also makes it so that it has a better chance of getting into your skin. However, once it gets into your skin, it has to be converted to ascorbic acid, and that's really where the question mark comes. Does that actually happen? We don't really have good clinical studies on 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid to show that it does the things that you are seeking out from your vitamin C serum. So keep that in mind. I think 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, maybe at the surface of the skin, does have some antioxidant activity and may be helpful for people who are dealing with dark spots. But if you were really wanting to use a vitamin C serum for the purposes of improving collagen production, I would say pass on 3-O-ethyl. We don't have the research on that. Go with ascorbic acid. Go with ascorbic acid and choose one from a reputable company that has a long-standing track record of good R&D. Now, Cetaphil did not just stop at 3-O-ethyl and call it a day. They put something else into their serum, and mic drop, it's niacinamide, all right? Of course. Niacinamide is doing everything for everybody. Niacinamide is an ingredient that has overextended itself. It's just, people are putting it in every single product. Why? Well, it's an ingredient that is stable, gets into the skin, and offers a variety of benefits and is generally well tolerated. Niacinamide, like vitamin C, is an antioxidant. It's a B vitamin though. Great. What can it do? Well, it can help defend against oxidative stress, check mark. It can actually help with your skin's moisture barrier. Ultimately, that's going to help with your skin hydration. Things are going to look smoother, clearer, and it's ultimately also going to help limit penetration of irritants that would otherwise aggravate your skin. Great. Niacinamide is also good for calming down redness, and for those of you dealing with dark spots, niacinamide can really be beneficial because it has a unique mechanism in comparison to other skin lightening ingredients in that it disrupts the transfer of pigment packets from the pigment producing cells called melanocytes to neighboring keratinocytes, the cells that make up the vast majority of your epidermis. So great, can really be helpful for dark spots, hyperpigmentation. Niacinamide also seems to be helpful for people who have acne prone skin. It's not an acne treatment, but it definitely plays a supporting role in acne management, provided the individual tolerates it. Possibly because it's an antioxidant, so it may help cut down on oxidation of sebum that would otherwise be very irritating and inflammatory and drive breakouts. You can call it a vitamin C serum if you want, but it's just like, don't ignore niacinamide in there because that's probably doing a lot of heavy lifting as far as potential benefits this might offer you. In addition to those antioxidants, this also has some humectants. It has glycerin, and it also has hyaluronic acid. And if you want to know, what's the story behind those, you need to watch my video on glycerin versus hyaluronic acid. At the end of the day, these are hydrating ingredients, and when you improve hydration, moisture content, water content in your skin, a lot of things improve. A lot of things improve, visibly and functionally. Water in skin's outermost layer is essential for the operation of the machinery that is, what's guiding the epidermis through differentiation, exfoliation, all of that. And those processes slow down with age. So skincare products, moisturizers, serums that improve water content, they really can help get things moving along at a more reasonable pace. Hyaluronic acid and glycerin are also likely, again, I'm not a cosmetic chemist, but likely helping to enhance penetration of the 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid and the niacinamide because these ingredients are known to improve penetration of other ingredients. Here is a little sneaky link. I don't actually know what a sneaky link is, so I could be using that term very, very wrong. In fact, I'm almost certain I am. But we're gonna call it a sneaky link because I think it's appropriate to call these ingredients a sneaky link. Leak, I don't know. That is tin oxide and titanium dioxide. Tin and titanium dioxide, they also are added to things. My understanding, again, disclaimer, I'm not a cosmetic formulator, but tin and titanium dioxide, they give a little bit of shimmer depending on the formulation. And you'll see that with this product. When you pump it out, there's a little sparkle, a little effervescence, that's bubbles, iridescence, there you go. A little like glitterati, but when you put it on the face, it's not some kind of glitter bomb. It has just enough of that shimmeriness to it for it to create the illusion when you put it on the skin of an instant brightening effect. That's not to say that the ingredients, the antioxidants, the vitamin C and the niacinamide aren't also going to work to help defend against things that aggravate discoloration, but that immediate look of the skin, you're like, ooh, looks nice and perky. That's more of a cosmetic, like almost makeup effect. It's a very hydrating formula. It's fragrance free. At this point, I've already given you plenty of information that you likely can make some sort of informed decision about whether or not you want this. For example, if you're somebody who is already using niacinamide in your routine, what is this gonna offer you? Probably not a whole heck of a lot, okay? Are we really that faithful that 3-O-ethyl, that ethyl is gonna just really tip the balance over here? Probably not. But if you're someone who has a real basic skincare routine, which I advocate heavily for, but you're like wanting to dip your toes in an antioxidant serum, which may be helpful, okay? Antioxidants can be helpful in defending against oxidative environmental aggressors. If you want to dip your toes into the antioxidant world, this would be a reasonable option, okay? Niacinamide and 3-O-ethyl, if she's doing much, great, okay? Reasonable option, a good formula, reputable company. So there you have it. Okay, how do you begin to use this? How do you begin to use it? It's very straightforward. Okay, so in the morning, if you're someone who washes your face, fine, go ahead and do that. If not, whatever. If you wash your face, rinse the cleanser off, pat dry the skin of visible drips, and then apply this to the entire face. Put it to your entire face, take it down to your neck. Neck skin is like super delicate. It's very exposed. It's naked and afraid. Give it a little love with this antioxidant serum. How much do you use? Well, one squeeze release of the pump fills up the whole glass pipette. I use that much to my entire face and neck. Now, if you don't wash your face in the morning, fine, just put it on dry skin. Once you put it on, allow it to dry down. Once it's dried down completely, then go ahead and put sunscreen on over, because while this can help defend against environmental aggressors, it's not going to protect you from UV rays. You still need to use sunscreen, but layering this on underneath sunscreen can potentially augment the total benefits that you get from being good about sun protection. Now, this particular vitamin C serum is $20. I think that is very reasonable, because most serums, most antioxidant serums, they're gonna run you at least 20 to 30 bucks. I mean, this is an average price point. One thing I will say though about the 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid is, yeah, you're kind of, putting a lot of faith that it actually gets converted, because we don't really have research to say that it gets converted to ascorbic acid in the skin. But I will say, because of the nature of its improved stability and penetration, the formulations tend to be a lot less likely to cause irritation. For me personally, one of the reasons why you don't see me routinely using ascorbic acid vitamin C serums in my routine is because the way they have to formulate them to work, they end up being kind of irritating for my skin. So that's one of the reasons why I personally don't use them that much. Did I notice a drastic improvement in my skin with this? No. I found it very hydrating, moisturizing, pleasant to use, didn't pill under my sunscreen, didn't cause me any adverse reactions. It was wonderful, and I will gladly use it up so as to not waste my $20. But is it one that I feel offers me and in my routine much above and beyond what I'm already using and doing? No. Long story short, this is a vitamin C serum that uses a stabilized form of vitamin C that has a better chance of getting into your skin and has a better chance of remaining stable in the formulation. But question mark if it actually gets converted to the active form and if it actually does the things that ascorbic acid can do if it were formulated correctly to remain stable and get into your skin. But the serum also offers niacinamide, which is a great ingredient, has many benefits, but niacinamide is kind of a dime a dozen, right? There's a good chance you're already using niacinamide in your routine. All right, so just keep that in mind. We're trying to decide, is this going to be worth it for me? But if you're someone who is seeking an antioxidant serum, this would be a reasonable one to try. All right, that is everything I wanted to say about the Cetaphil vitamin C serum. I mean, it's kind of surprising though, actually, that it has taken Cetaphil this long to step up to the table with a vitamin C serum offering, because like I said at the beginning of the video, it's almost a requirement that you have a vitamin C serum. So anyway, let me know if you guys have seen this. Was it something on your radar? Is it something that you're planning on trying? I hope you enjoyed this review. If so, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.